is 1,000 yen. That's the same.
Yeah, but this is not productivity, just as increased volume.
Yeah, so that's okay. So before you add a price to it, then productivity.
No, maybe they
basically-
cannot add prices. No, they cannot. Some cases cannot add price because machinery, using machines might be even though but rather than labor, their price is getting lower. Like I told you, Amazon and Facebook is high productivity, right? This is high productivity, but that does not affect for the GDP.
No.
So this is your front page. You just point out GDP is insufficient for the information. Like IoT, they are not included in. This is just a problem. But
that's
labor,
not in there yet.
right? That the labor productivity they're talking about here. This is just only the labor volume. Is the labor volume?
Yeah,
is,
but I think actually one of the points that I would like to make here is that actually the wage share in these kinds of economies will decrease further. Because this is very capital intensive. So that means that dividends will be, profit will flow to the owners of the machines and the owners of the software. And these kinds of rents, they will grow exponentially. But the wage component, I don't think will grow very fast.
Maybe you understand, right? Recently, the unemployment ratio is very low. Because just chart shows, employment increasing. Employment increasing, okay, labor productivity increasing. Right? So, okay, we are going to have time. I think we're going to discuss this Saturday again.
Okay.
And my concern is, my definition on this, not economy. This is GDP statistics. It's kind of different area rather than economics. They said labor productivity, capital productivity. It means my guess is volume, just volume, instead of economics say the productivity. Productivity is value adding rate of value adding of service and product. This is productivity. Economics say, but this is not like that. This is my opinion based on this chart.
It's not like that. Why is it not like that?
Yeah, because this chart cannot explain. Or okay, labor productivity will not including labor improvement method. Okay, like manufacturing improvement method. This is not including. Just only labor volume.
No,
okay, IoT people or manufacturing people, car manufacturing people, textile people, the same people. 10 people, 10. Okay, 10 people including, okay, productivity increase. This is the kind of definition of this one. But but I tell you, okay, some cases we put on some Amazon, they innovation for the retail market, right? But retail, employ 10 people, Amazon employ 10 people. Actually different. The Amazon employees 2 times, higher productivity, but they don't consider for that. This is 10 is 10.
Well, they do consider for that, but
this is based on your presentation material. This is my guess. Okay, I don't know this is right or not.
No, definitely they include it. I will try to make it more clear on Saturday again.
Yeah. Why next 5 years supermarket disappeared, Amazon will dominate in the market. Why taxi driver disappeared? And automated car will in the market. This in this case of calculation, nothing happened here. Right? This is strange. This is very high productivity, drastic innovation, right? But this is just a front page of your explanation. GDP kind of innovative action will not be infected in the GDP figures. So I understand. So this is not actually true meaning. This is not productivity as economics say. But productivity, the other meaning, okay, just only the increased volume. Or maybe this is right.
Well, it also remains to be seen, of course, what happens with if we are going to operate a convenience store with 1 person instead of 3.
Yeah, this is what I said. So in this
Yeah,
GDP case is okay, 3% is more higher productivity, they said. But it's wrong. 0% is better. Right?
Because basically, it will probably mean that those benefits will flow back to the consumer, and it will lead to lower costs of the products in the convenience store.
Exactly. So in front page, you explain what is the GDP shortage of their the kind of factors to be considered. They need to be considered kind of issues. Otherwise, GDP does not show true figures.
But if that happens, if the prices in the convenience stores go down and the wages remain the same, even though you operate with one person.
Yeah, this is but revenue increase though. Revenue increase.
The benefit is that the consumer the price for consumer goods will go down. But how is it going to benefit us as an entire nation?
Yeah, profit improving, but this is a profit that not to consider for the GDP.
If the prices in the convenience stores go down.
No, same. Prices no change. They can the consumer buy 100 yen even if no employee there. It doesn't matter. This is value 100 yen. It's bread or milk or no going down. But no employees.
I'm not sure actually. There's a strong inflationary pressure.
Market price is okay. This is if you're going to just say something, you're going to every shop, small shop, everybody employee gone. Maybe bread will going down to 80 yen. But the only large scale Amazon shop is no employee. But usually middle size, small size person is employee the same, no change. They can't eliminate the employee. They say bread is 100. If they're going down to 80, they cannot survive. This is what I'm talking. But so this is my okay. Just let's conclude. This is the time is up. Let's conclude. Labor productivity is a different definition of economics. This is my opinion. Okay. Very simple. Labor productivity or capital productivity. This productivity is defined under the GDP is different for economics.
Yeah,
only volume.
I think I need to show you the production function and how it works.
Oh yeah.
Numbers. Then I can make it easier to look at these numbers because how to measure marginal productivity and total productivity is I think it's
exactly.
Important. I will show this number with numbers, and maybe then it will become much easier to understand what economists mean with productivity.
Yeah, because I made a question for you because last night I reviewed our discussion last Saturday for last 20-30 minutes, but still I cannot understand well. That's the reason why I slow the ball for you for better understanding. But Takashi maybe today is confusing. It's very difficult to understand. It takes time to think.
Yeah,
okay, take time to think.
I'm catching up. It depends on where this discussion is headed to.
Okay, this discussion is very simple. GDP itself is not sufficient. This GDP figure does not show the actual country product or output. This is first. Second is productivity we're talking about. This is different from economics definition. Productivity is just only talking about volume. Like currently America is unemployment is very low. So that's the reason why this graph shows 2% productivity growth. We need just only labor growth, hiring growth, not productivity improved. This is we need to consider for those issues. So this one is we're going to discuss about GDP. Many people don't understand well about what is GDP. So this is Ed to explain the first page. GDP definition is something wrong. Okay, so we need to reconsider like IoT or Samsung or some or Amazon or so improving high-tech industry. They're going to improve a lot for and also outsourcing. But this kind of figures are not influence into GDP. okay, we lot of outsourcing outside the global level. It means labor productivity getting worse because less hiring, right? So this is not true. But this sort of point we need to clarify. Otherwise, always we just consider for those issues as a common sense. GDP is like this, productivity is like this. No. We need to consider more deeply what this actually means. What is the problem? What is not problem? So we need to clarify those issues. This is the point, right?
So what we are going at, Takahashi-san, is to question a few fundamental things. Like we are all looking at the new technological developments and think, okay, those will enable us to dramatically increase our output, and thereby we can all make more money per person, and that will make sure that we can look after our aging society and the elderly people. So that is the basic assumption. But is that really true? Is that what we're seeing? Are we going in the direction where we will be able to actually generate more income per head of the population, per head of the people that are working, that will enable us to look after aging Japan? That is what we are questioning. So what will this new technology, what impact will it have on society? And looking at what it actually had in the recent past will learn us a lot about what we can see in the future.
Okay, this is final point. Is before I want to ask you my concern about I'm written down already Africa, and the Congo is $400 GDP per person. But what kind of factors included? What kind of factor not included? Like Somalia is $400, $300 GDP per person. But this is looks like it's wrong. Actually, Somalia is they are actually everybody using 4G, and they don't pay any money for government. And actually, GDP per person might be 2,000.
Yeah.
So this is kind of okay. What I want to know. Oh, this factor is not included. Labor productivity like this, capital productivity like this, and what should we consider for the GDP in future? This kind of current situation, I wanted to know. So okay, this country's GDP $400 per person, but this is not showing compared with $37,000 Japanese per capita. This is different scale measure, right?
Okay, well, it's one very simple thing to consider here in Congo and in Somalia is that a lot of this economy is completely invisible to the people who measure it because they don't pay tax. In Somalia, they don't pay tax. So that the whole GDP is completely invisible there. So you come to a number of 400 because basically nobody knows what money is being exchanged and how much money is being held and how much money is held in cash and how much like gold and what have you is available there. That's why GDP numbers are so low. But the actual number
coincidentally you propose the GDP issues here. So I want to summarize what kind of factors truncating current GDP content, right? So whenever we're going to consider for GDP per capita by country, okay, this kind of factor is truncated. What kind of factor we should consider? We cannot calculate how much money they're going to get, but what kind of factors we are missing? So I wanted to know more clarity. Okay. So thank you very much for today.
Start on Saturday.
Right.
All right. Thank you very much. See you on Saturday.
Yeah. See you on Saturday. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah.